Once upon a time, there was a little curious fish. He wore tiny explorer goggles and swam among the glowing corals of the sea. Every evening, in his shell cave, he read a fairy tale book under a pearl lamp that shone so brightly. The little fish loved to blow rainbow bubbles that floated up to the surface and made all his friends laugh. One day, he decided to go on a journey. He climbed onto the back of a giant turtle, and together they crossed the coral reef. The little fish was also a small chef. In his seaweed kitchen, he prepared ocean spaghetti with the help of the nearby crabs. He loved to play hide and seek among the corals, swimming fast and laughing in a sea of colors. At night, he wrapped himself in a blanket of seaweed and fell asleep in his shell cradle while the glowing jellyfish watched over him. The next day, he picked up a tiny brush and began to paint the corals in every color. It was his way to make the sea more beautiful. A red balloon tied to his fin carried him for a moment near the surface. What a thrill to see the sun so close! He also played with dolphins, spinning and making bubbles in the water. One day, he found a mysterious map on an old shipwreck. A hidden treasure, he thought excited. At night, he danced under a sky full of glowing jellyfish that looked like floating lanterns. And he never missed school. A wise octopus taught all the little fish how to read the currents and count the bubbles. With his crab friends, he built a golden sandcastle on the seabed. And at last, by following the map, the little fish discovered a secret cave. Inside, there was a magic pearl that lit up the ocean. The little fish hugged it with joy, and from that day on, his sea became even more colorful, brighter, and full of new adventures.